Hello, welcome back to video 3 of ETS2. Following from the second video where I said I was going to look at taking a bank loan and starting running my own depot. I've done that, taken a 400,000 euro loan, buying my first truck. As you can see, it's a Scania 113M 360. And we probably will look at upgrading this, whether we get to a V8 or not, or whether I change to move to another unit. I don't know. So anyway, we've just taken a basic unit. I haven't really put too much extra wise because I don't want to burn up too much money, because I want to update or upgrade the depot ready to get another driver and another truck. Don't know what I'm going to go, whether I'm going to run the same truck or whether I'm going to get something else. We'll have a quick look. Well, we'll look when we get to that. First of all, this upgrades the depot from a single bay to basically it's going to be a triple bay, as you see here, because now we're running our own depot. We're no longer agency drivers, so we now got to start looking at money and what's going to be the best way around it. So we'll upgrade the depot, and here we go, is our new depot. We suddenly gained a little bit of land, some nice fencing, and yeah, jumped from an old shack to quite a nice depot in one quick swoop in Calais. So from here we need to take a job. And as you see, I've chosen a job here. We're going Calais to Le Mans with some forklifts. I'm not going to do the whole route. We'll just start off. We'll start the route and then we'll skip to near the end. Just quick jump there. Just had to set up a few settings. Some of the lights weren't working, and the controls were a bit whiffy. So we've got that all done. So now we'll get en route to Le Mans with our forklifts. This is before the heavy haul loads. We will get to those. I have done some of these. I'll say this is a bit of a catch up, so we're probably going to be doing about 3 loads a video. Whether I carry on like that or whether I cover a bit more, I don't know. But at the moment, really just so see how quick we can build up and fill up the depot, and then look at buying another one after that. Or I might just go on and just sort of do one delivery a video. I don't know. We'll wait and see how it goes. See what the video. We'll see what loads come up, and see if anybody has any comments about what I should do. I've just got sort of about a dozen videos of different loads at the moment. I got a bit behind, was away for a while with work and holiday, and I was doing another game, and I've bought another game in the Steam sale, so doing that as well. So not that I'm going to be going full on, I'm just doing it as when I want to do it. So we'll get out onto the main road, or on the autobahn, as we're in France. I take it we call them autobahns, we call them motorways over here, and then we'll skip to near the end when we get to Le Mans, so we can deliver those, and then from there we can move on to the next load. We'll have a quick look, see if we're going to get another truck and a employer driver. But it depends on how much money we got 112,000 euros at the moment. So we're just skipping to the end of the route. Nothing really interesting happened. I did have to pull over and take a break. That's why we've gone tonight. So I've taken my daily rest. I timed it wrong getting the job. Slung that out wide to come in here. But here we go. We'll choose the hard difficulty, as you see there, 1000 XP, which was the mod that I downloaded, which is helping me get up through the ranks quickly to try and get back to where I was. Like I say, I'm never going to have the amount of drivers and depots because I'm jumping the levels quick but not getting the money. I have seen another mod where I can give myself a bit of an influx of money, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. I don't. I just want to sort of get the level so I can get the trucks and the bits so I can get back to where I was, and then I might do away with that mod and go back to the normal. But I have found a mod which you won't see for a while because, like I say, I'm doing a catch up, but you will get it. A mod where it gives you a better, the loads are paid better on what they are, especially with now the heavy haul loads, which you will see in a couple of videos time once I've caught up to where I was, that you don't actually get any more money for those over the standard loads. So that's why this mod looks good. When I put it in there, I'll give you more information. It is off the Steam website, so it's probably going to be on most ETS2 mod sites. So anyway, we'll just put this on the load bay and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet for a bit because I'm just going to keep waffling otherwise. Just trying to get it straight on the bay. I don't like it when it's kinked. There we go. That's better. All nice and square. Drop the old legs. Out we get, and see what we get for that job. Can't remember what I got on this one now. Oh, there we go. Excellent. So we got full amount, no damage. All good. That should drop us up another level. Yep, there we go. Up to level 6 enthusiast, so that will give us a point, and then we're going to put a point in eco driving, save a bit. Right, so we did buy, I've skipped a bit there, I did look at it. I looked at the agency. There is actually only one driver available, but I've literally bought another Scania 113 360 in red with a top bar with some lights on, which is very similar to what I used to drive when I was driving HGV. I used to have a red Scania, but it was a 143, which is what these are as you upgrade them. You get bigger engines, so this is low, but basically it's the same cab, but it's basically the higher top. It had the Centurion. Well, it was a Centurion. It was a Scania Centurion. Lovely motor for what it was back then. So anyway, there's the Scania. I'm going to jump in the red one because it's what I had, and then I'm going to take a driver on and put him in my black, and we'll put a couple of upgrades to make them roughly near the same. Here we go. KTW, it's the only one available. Going to have to take her because I've got no other agencies available. Choose the garage, choose the truck, the black one. There we go. And there we go, taking the driver. I did a bit of extras on hers. Now we're moving on to the next job, which is ice cream, and this one is from Lille to Le Mans. Because I've bought another truck and I've jumped into that, I'll have to go from Lille because that's where the dealer was. So that's why I'm doing Lille to Le Mans again, when I finished the last one at Le Mans with the forklifts. So anyway, yeah, so we've got a depot now, we've got a second truck, we've got a driver. That should start pulling a bit of money when she gets going. I've set her up for distance work because she didn't have anything in that one. I want to get her distance up. The longer distance she get, the more loads will become available to her. So anyway, Like I say, we're picking up fridge trailer, ice cream from Lille to Le Mans, so we're on the way to Le Mans again. This route's about 494 kilometres. I didn't get the kilometres on the last one, but I've actually got the kilometres for most of these. So I'm sorting out a few more settings on this one, which I had to do on the black one, but we're there and we should be on our way. And when we get out on the main drag, we will then skip to the end of the run, so we're at the delivery site at Le Mans, and then we'll jump onto the third one and we'll call that it, I reckon. I don't know how I'm going to carry on, whether I'm going to do it like this, because with this you can see the progress quicker jumping it out, or do you want to see more of the route? That might be the bit you like. I actually quite enjoy the picking up of the loads and delivering the loads. The driving, it's alright, I don't mind it. I did it for a job for years, but if you want to see more of the driving, you might see more of the driving. What I might do is I might cut it down to 2 deliveries per video and make each delivery about 15 minutes long. Then you can get the pick up and the drop off, and a bit of driving in the middle. I can pick sort of the best bits, doing tolls and stuff like that, and if you get caught in traffic or somebody cuts me up or something stupid, I can put that in there. So anyway, we've jumped to the end. We've just come off the autobahn, going through the auto tolls. It's quite nice, quite like the auto tolls in France. Be nice for them to move them on to the rest of them. So we're pulling into Le Mans. I'll let you watch this a little bit till we get to the loading bay. Right, when we get this one delivered, well, you won't see it, but when I pick up the next load, I will have to pull in and take a break. As you see, I'm getting tired. But this one will be from Le Mans, as we're not going to be messing around buying any more trucks and stuff. Not that we've got the money, we've only got €3,000, so we've really cut ourselves tight. We've got enough to run the trucks for a bit, but I'll get some money in on this load, and my driver, Katie, should be pulling in something, hopefully on her first load. As long as she's got enough to cover her diesel and a bit of the maintenance and some profit, we're all good. There's an Iveco dealer there on the right. I think we should have already picked that one up from the last time, so but we're going past it anyway. We're delivering just after that anyway into I don't even know where it's going, but it's ice cream anyway. So here we go, just up here on the right. Oh, Geodis. So here we go, pull into here. We should pick the hard again. We get another 1000 XP. There we go. So, and let's see where the parking is on this. It's probably around the back. Yeah, around the back on the corner. So best off going up the left of the building here. We should be able to just sort of snake it in and drop her on the bay. And then we're all done with this load. So that's 2 down in our own trucks. So we're doing well. Not had any major catastrophes. So there it is. There's the load bay. Nice easy one. Shouldn't be too hard. I say hard load, but it's just getting yourself positioned right, really. You get yourself right, you can get yourself just about on anything. It's just knowing what you can do with your truck and trailer. I should do it from inside. I like doing it outside because it's well, I suppose you don't really get a complete idea of what's going on with the mirrors. The passenger mirror is quite hard in this. They're a lot easier in the truck, but I don't know. No, you've got the efficiency. I've got a high beam at the moment the ones on top. There you go. Straighten her up. There we go. I don't think I'm going to miss her and straighten up on this one. I'm going to go with that. Saves all the faff. There we go. Decouple that one. So now we're in Le Mans. That's all done. That should be another good one. There we go. Excellent. So a little bit of damage there, but not too satisfactory. This is what it says there, isn't it? So we're going to put one in ADR. Let's try and open up some more loads. Was looking at long distance, but I didn't. So anyway, this next one is caviar from Le Mans to Plymouth. So we're going to the UK. Yeah, we did take a break. We did do a quick check on Katie. She was doing alright. She's doing her first load. She was on the road. So hopefully when we've done this one, she will have done that and be on her second, and might have pulled in a bit of money. Yeah, as you can see there, we've jumped up a little bit, not loads, but we've got some money. But all of them, they're all short very much at the moment, because I can't do the distance yet. I've got to get a few more points on the distance. So we'll pick this one up. This one's quite a nice one. A little bit of a ferry crossing, but as long as it's not chewing up too much of the job, it's not be a problem. So yeah, we've got a Willy Betts trailer. There we go. And off to the port. We'll get to the port, and then we can get across to Plymouth and do delivery, and we call that it. Reasonably short one. It's about just under 30 minutes. Try and keep on all about that, then it's not going to be too long. Don't want it much longer than that. You'll sit here too long. Check the old road. Checking the route, make sure we're all okay. Yeah, Guinness. Right. So I just had a quick check of the route, make sure everything's okay. Make sure in case I want to pick anything up on the way, as in agencies and truck dealers on the route, because we go from Le Mans to the coast to catch a ferry. So we'll get this up on the main road, and then we'll skip to just before coming into the port, and then we can do the old sailing. So this run is going to be about 387 kilometres. I really didn't get much too details on this. I don't know how much the ferry's going to cost, but it got cost effective, or I won't be doing it. The only thing with this old truck, it doesn't have sat nav. I do need to get the in-cab bits and add a sat nav on, then I can get rid of the pop-up one. I do prefer the sat nav in there and not that one. The only problem with it is you don't get to see when your money goes out, but somebody will bring a mod that will scroll out at the bottom of the screen or above the screen. So through the auto tow again, and then we can drop onto the autobahn. There we go. And we're away. And we'll leave Le Mans. So, and then I hopefully will have another when we get this one going. I'll miss around the that's get your lights on before we get a fine. This high beam. Yeah, hopefully going to try and catch up. Give it another day or so, and I'll get another one up. I'm trying to make a video of another game that I bought from Steam. I can look that up on the day as well, and I'm still doing the farming simulator. I've found, well, I've started one new map. It's another one by Stevie, and there's another one that was somebody did a mod review on, which looks a very good map. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that one or not, but I will let you know when I do a farming simulator. Don't want to talk too much about that. Oh, plus ATS, still got ATS going as well. I need to do a couple of, I need to catch up on an ATS video as well. Now we're on the heavy haul update on that as well, and there is a mod for road trains, multi-trailers. So anyway, there we go, Roscoff to the port. There's the port there, and literally we're not that far off. Once we've done the ferry crossing, the delivery is not that far from the port in Plymouth. So once we get that dropped off, we're all done. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully it's not been too boring. I've really got to think of more to say about what I'm doing, but because I'm going to catch up, I'm really not in the mood. I really need to start, I think, doing a voiceover while I'm driving, or at the beginning and the end. That sort of, I don't know what's better, to do it while you're doing it or doing it afterwards. Because if you do it while you're doing it, you got to watch where you edit, because you might cut out a bit of conversation, you might cut a conversation in the middle. I find it easier to do it afterwards, because then I can edit the video to get the length I want. So anyway, just coming around to the ferry. I think I might have gone the wrong way. Have I gone the wrong way? Yeah, I have. I took the wrong turn. There's the boat over there, and I've gone up where you pick the loads up from. So back out, and the bottom, hook a right, and that'll take us round to where the boat is. Well, at least I know where we go to pick loads up, if we go in that way. There we go. So we should do a right at the end here. That should take us into the port. I don't know why that took me up there. I must have clicked a waypoint there for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, it hasn't put too much on the job. We're not going to be late, that's for sure. I think I just turned one too early. I think that's all that was. Yeah, I took one turning too early, because this actually follows it. And then, yeah, pull onto the ferry, choose a destination. I don't know, no, I'm wondering why I don't. Well, you've already chose your destination, so really you should only have the way marker on the ferry for the one you want, because you've already chose your job. So I can't see any other ferries here. And again, I think it's only the one running out of here anyway. Some of them have multiple destinations. This one only seems to have the one at the moment. Here we go. In. All good. There we go. Rostov to Portsmouth. Dosh. And then we just embark. Right, here we go. Portsmouth. So we're not that far off. We'll pull out the docks and down to the delivery point. We'll deliver this caviar. Never had caviar. Never really interested me. Fish eggs. Don't know about itself or anybody else who's ever really had that. Then again, I'm very picky against fish food. Or fish food. Not fish food, but fish as a food. Don't like oysters. Just slime. Love fish. Like a nice bit of fish. But no, fish eggs and oysters, not my bag. Anyway, enough of that. We're on the last leg of the journey. we'll get to I don't even know who I'm delivering it to. I need to make a note of customers as well. I did with the first two, didn't I? I've really slacked off. Take a left here. I don't know whether I'm going to keep this truck or not. It was a bit of nostalgia. When I was driving, loved it. It was, well, brand new when I drove it, so it was the best there was out there. You look at Scanias nowadays, make these look antiquated. Well, everything back then compared to now is antiquated. Come on, mate. There we go. Oh, I've just been slammed in the side by a truck. That was nice. So we'll have a bit of damage there on the unit, but we were on the roundabout. You shouldn't have been coming round. The AI do need a little bit of a tweak on certain circumstances. I was on the roundabout and I was in my lane, and it just drove straight inside of me. But hey ho, we're here now. Wasn't that bad. Hopefully it wasn't that bad. Choose hard again. Very in bay. Easy enough. Easy enough. Yeah, it's a good job they don't show damage, wouldn't they? Because I would have probably showed that side of the cab all stuffed in. Anyway, let's get this on that in bay. I don't know. Well, this is the way I would have done it anyway. As a driver, I wouldn't have done it any other way. Because the other way you would have probably struggled to get the trailer around. Especially as it's sticking out a little bit further than the rest. It's not actually on a loading bay. It's actually just in a park bay. So anyway, let's get this on the bay, or in the park space, and we'll call it a day. Well, call it 2 days, because I think we've had 1 or 2 breaks, so I actually got to call it 3 days as it's 3 jobs. Plus probably messing around getting the depot set up. So anyway, we will be back with a 4th one with probably another 3 jobs on there just for a catch up, and yeah, probably gonna try and well, I won't spoil it. I know where I go from here, but I'll yeah, we'll call that it. We're on the bay, done well. Let's see what we get on this one. I think, yeah, good work. Did we get any damage? Yeah, a little bit of damage. I think most of that is to the unit and not the trailer. But anyway, we've moved up to level 8. It's given us another point. We'll get that one. I think, I can't remember where did I put this one. I can't remember where I put this one there. Oh, high value. Why not? Start get a bit more money in on the loads. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.